Namaste. Welcome back to our verse by verse journey through the timeless wisdom of the Bhagavad Gita. So far, we have seen Duryodhana describe the strength of the Pandava army and list their powerful warriors. Now, in verse 7, his focus shifts from the enemy to his own side.
सप्तम श्लोक अस्माकं तु vishishta तान् निबोध dvijottama nayaka मम sainyasya sanjnartham तान् bravimi te.
Duryodhana says to Drona, "But for your understanding, O best of Brahmins, let me tell you the distinguished leaders of my army." He now begins listing the key commanders of his own forces. On the surface, this seems like confidence, a king proudly presenting his generals, but the deeper tone reveals something else. Coming to the context of this, notice the transition in Duryodhana's speech. First, he emphasized the strength of the Pandavas. Now he reassures Drona about the strength of his own side. Why this shift? Because psychologically, when one perceives threat outside, the mind instinctively seeks security inside. So Duryodhana now says, "Let me tell you who stands with us." This is not only information, but it is self-reassurance. The deeper meaning of this verse, there is also subtle hierarchy in his words. He addresses Drona as dvijottama, that is, best among the Brahmins. This is respectful and also strategic. Why? Because Drona is his commander, his morale matters. So Duryodhana does three things at a time. He acknowledges Drona's status, he presents strong allies, he reinforces confidence in leadership. This is classic anxious leadership psychology. When uncertainty looms internally, one strengthens structure externally. Titles, roles, command chains all emphasize to stabilize fear. The life lesson here is, when insecurity rises, we seek safety in numbers, titles, and alliances. We list our supports, our credentials, our backing. But true strength does not need enumeration. Confidence rests in clarity, not in counting who stands behind us. Duryodhana's mind still oscillates. Enemy strength versus our strength, threat versus reassurance, doubt versus assertion. This reveals inner unrest beneath our authority. In the next verses, Duryodhana will begin naming the great commanders of his own army, continuing this attempt to reinforce confidence before the war begins. If you want to explore the Bhagavad Gita verse by verse with psychology and life lessons, subscribe and continue this journey. Dhanyavad.